I'm gonna make a prediction to you. It was Brendan Ike, Mozilla, gay marriage. We get this Sterling thing. This is all the Democrats have to get vote turnout in November. Every policy initiative, every idea of theirs is crashing, including their president. The New York Times, Maureen Dowd, has even now written a piece on the lack of manliness of Barack Obama. Maureen, you're 6 years too late. This is the kind of stuff you should have ferreted out in 2007 and 2008. It's no big deal for you to figure this out 6 years into this mess. I mean, the point is, everything that the Democrat Party has touched is falling apart. The only thing they've got that can give them any hope of winning an election is war on women, racism, gay rights, gay marriage. So you wait. Every 2-3 weeks, there's going to be a story like this. And guess what? The New York Times finally has a story. Why? Let me give the headline here for you. After 33 years of Sterling, a boiling point, why did it take a tape recording aired on a gossip website to ignite nationwide ire against Donald Sterling? This is the point I made on Monday. While everybody else was in a race, everybody in the media was in a race to see who could prove to be the most sensitive, the most hurt, the most outraged, the most angry, who could be the most eloquent in expressing all of that. I came to the golden EIB microphone. So does anybody not know that this guy has been who he is for 30-plus years? And if you'll recall, I recounted stories, visits to L.A. Subject came up every time I went out there. And one of the reasons why it was overlooked was that when I first heard about it, it was in a golf course in Los Angeles. Somehow the guy's name came up, but the Clippers came up. And I said, who owns this team? The Clippers. I don't know the NBA much. And they said, Donald Sterling. I said, never heard of him. And that's when I started hearing about the reprobate the guy is. And I said, how in the world does this guy survive? I mean, I heard song and verse. I heard all of the racist stuff, the slumlord stuff. I first heard about it had to be 1997, maybe a little bit earlier than that. And everybody I asked in L.A., how's the guy survive? Well, the Lakers own this town. The Clippers are an also-ran. They never win anything. The guy's a joke, Rush. Nobody takes him seriously. He's an A-list wannabe hopeful. It's never going to get there. He's just a joke. Well, that, you know what that tells me? A lot of this outrage that we have witnessed since Saturday has got to be fake. It has to be, because the same people have known about this for 30 years. Well, I was just asked a question, a pointed question, an interruptive question on the IFB. Is it okay to be a racist if you're not successful? I guess you mean since his team was never taken seriously, since his team was an also-ran, since the Lakers, does that mean it's okay to be a racist? He was successful in what the guy's a billionaire. He's one of these guys wanted to be in the in crowd. He wanted to be Mr. Cool, Mr. Hip. He's never going to be. He was always joke. But yesterday, Adam Silver, and I got to tell you, I was a little chilled. I must have not over what he did. The reaction, this guy drops the hammer, and the media, my folks, do you realize the happiness over one guy dropping the hammer and sending this guy packing? No, I've got a montage of it to play for you, but he said, Adam Silver said yesterday, this has nothing to do with anything in the past. It has only to do with what we learned on that tape starting Saturday. Well, that let a lot of people off the hook. All the other owners, the former commissioners, there's a lot of people that knew this. And a lot of people who knew it, ginning up their outrage and anger over the weekend as though they're just learning of it for the first time. Anyway, Yeah, by the way, Rush Limbaugh. Great to have you here, folks. I forgot to intro the show, but you know who I am. You're my voice. Telephone number, if you want to be on the program, is 800-282-2882. And the email address, lrushbo@eibnet.com. V. Stiviano. Grab soundbite number 4. Did you see... I'm wondering if I should repeat the story that I told you, Snurdly. Well, it might have been told to me in private. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Anyway, did you see this babe walk out of whatever she walked out of with this hood, this reflector helmet on her face to hide her face? You didn't see that? It wasn't TMZ. It was everywhere. The V. Stiviano walks out of somewhere, and there's a media horde waiting for her, and she's got this contraption on her head that goes all the way down to her neck, covers her neck, and it's a reflector. A welder's helmet. It looks like a welder's helmet. It was the strangest thing, trying to hide her face. And when they caught up with her, she took time. It was outside a restaurant. She's wearing this sun visor thing, but I mean, it's more sun visor. It does look like a welder's helmet. And she stopped to take questions from the media. This is 9 seconds, but here she is.
One day I will become president of the United States of America, and I would change the legislation and law, modern day history, civil rights movement.
So, she said that one day she's going to become president and will change the legislation and laws, modern day history, and the civil rights movement. She's going to change it all. I'll tell you what, if I were a political candidate, had eyes on the White House, I would be scared right now. This babe could win. That's exactly why she could win.